Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I'm going to install this black pipe as the legs for this table here. I'm going to give you a rundown of what I'm thinking about doing and how I prepared for it. So I have this little rough draft right here. I'm going to have 39-inch legs. I want them to be tall enough to be able to clear my washer and dryer. This table is going to be on top of that. And then it's going to have 33-inch pieces that will go this way. And then a 70-inch piece that's going to go in the back. And then another 33-inch piece on this side. I want this area open so that I can put the washer and dryer through the front side, and I can slide it in and out without anything blocking it. And I'm going to put 4 flanges up at the top. That's going to be holding the table, and then the legs or the feet are going to have 4 more flanges. And then I'm going to have these fittings connecting the black pipe. These here support the legs so that the legs don't come out or go in. Then they'll keep them in place. So I'm using these 90s here, and I'm going to be using these T's here. So I'm going to be putting T's right here, and I'm going to be putting 90s right here to connect those pieces. I purchased 5 pipes because I can get one leg and one of these pieces out of one stick. So I need 2 sticks just for these 2 here, and then for the back one, which is 70 inches, so that one is 1 stick, and then I'll have some left over from the other. Once I cut them off, I'll have 33-inch pieces left over. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut those pieces, and then I'll show you how I put it together. So after you cut your pieces, you're gonna have some sharp edges. Make sure you deburr those edges with a file or something else. Maybe you have an angle grinder, and just make sure you clean that up. So now we're ready to assemble. I'm gonna set my flanges in place, and then I'm gonna put the legs, the T's, all my fittings, line them all up, and then build it up. And once it's in place and it's all square, then I'm gonna bring the tabletop and set it in place, and then secure it with some screws. Okay guys, so right now all of the fittings are in place, but I just snugged them. I didn't tighten anything yet. All these fittings can be moved and adjusted. I need to square the legs before I set the top, or I can go ahead and set the top and then square everything off and then secure the top to these flanges here. I set the fittings at 6 inches from the floor to 6 inches to the bottom of the fitting, and I did it all equally so that it has the same distance all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that top, set it in place, and start tightening everything. So here's the table in place. One thing I had to do is shorten the piece in the back and the pieces on the sides. They were a tiny bit long, but I went and remeasured the overall distance that the washer and dryer is going to take, and this is going to fit perfectly. I have about perhaps 6 inches between the edge of the table and the first leg. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure the flanges that are down here. I'm going to secure them and make sure that everything is square. Alright.